I dipped my paddle into the water and steered my canoe into a wide, quiet bay. It's June 21st, 2020, the summer solstice and the longest day of the year. I'm in the middle of the Boundary Waters Canoe Area Wilderness. I escaped my COVID confinement, and I've been paddling and portaging for nearly a week to get to this spot. From this point on, I will recreate the trip that my grandfather took exactly a century ago when he came up here to forget the trenches of World War I. Louis August Weckwerth was right here on June 21st, 1920. I found his journal and I compared his notes and sketches to a modern day map. That map says, today, I need to start with a mile-long slog through a bog. I shoulder my pack in my canoe and I prepare myself to wade waist deep through muck, even though Grandpa's notes say it's deeper than it's supposed to be. I expect to have to bushwhack my way down to the bog, so I'm surprised to see a clear portage trail through enormous tall pines. After a quarter mile or so, I reach the shoreline and I look out over wide, open water. This isn't a bog, it's a lake. I check my map. It shows only swamp. I feel a moment of panic. Am I lost? I launch anyway, and in the water I see a fish, and another fish, and another fish. I forget all about bogs and maps and grandpas. I grab my fishing rod. On the first cast, I catch a walleye, a 30-inch walleye. My hands shake as I release the fish. I'm glad there's nobody around because I'm drooling a little. Over the next half an hour, I catch and release over a dozen trophy fish. And I lose a monster northern pike that, honest to God, would have broken the state record. I keep one walleye that's small enough for supper. And I finally have to stop fishing to let my heart rate go back to normal. I paddle across the lake to where Grandpa marked the exit. I stop at a flat rock to clean my fish. An enormous pine towers over me. As I admire the tree, I see letters at the base. L-A-W. My heart skips a beat. I think for a moment of Louis August Weckwerth. But those cuts are still oozing sap. I go across the portage. On the other side, everything matches my map. I'm not lost. I fry up my walleye and enjoy my favorite meal in my favorite place. After supper, I sip whiskey down by the shore, and I think about the crazy day. Why did my map show only bog? Why didn't my outfitter tell me about the great fishing? That weasel is keeping this lake secret so he can have it all to himself. The next morning, I go back to fish some more. I search up and down the shoreline, but I can't find the portage. I bushwhack up a faint game trail that leads to acres of bog. I see the flat rock, but the tall pine is gone. My heart pounds. Am I going crazy? Was yesterday a dream? Too much whiskey last night? I'm so shook up I abandon my grandpa's route and head straight home. I spend the next month in libraries and searching the internet, looking for any account of a lake along that route. I find one. It's from an old trapper's journal. The entry is dated June 21st, 1820. And then I finally get it. The lake really is a bog, except for once every 100 years. Grandpa was right. The water was deeper than it's supposed to be on the day he was there. The lake only appears once each century on the summer solstice. And those initials, they were fresh. I saw them the day after Grandpa carved them. Madam Toastmaster.